Pokerbrandon here, and here's another hand that you can take a little bit of value from and use it to make a profit playing low stakes poker. This hand was played at the Gardens Casino. 2-3, no limit hold'em, $100 to $200 cap buy-in. I was on the button with King 10 suited. It folded to the cutoff, who opened to $8. I think a lot of mistakes players make at low stakes here is they just call the $8 and hope to see a cheap flop, so that if they miss, they could fold and only lose $8. But that is, I think, incorrect here on the button playing low stakes poker. I think in the spot here on the button, what you want to do is isolate the razor. You want to play in position versus one player. It is better to play in position versus one player than four. So I raise 3x, I go to 25, and that is good enough to get me isolated with the cutoff. And now we go 1v1 to a 10-10-4 flop. So actually in this spot, if I were to know the future, I would just call the $8 and I would let in the small blind and big blind because I'm flopping trips. But most of the time, I'm not going to flop trips. You're not going to flop trips very frequently. So cutoff checks to me, and now I just got super lucky, right? And now I think the goal here is to get all of the cutoff's money. And how are we going to do that? Number one, by not scaring him away. So I want to put out a bet. I think a lot of another mistake players make here is they just check because their hand's so big. But checking is a mistake because you need the pot to grow. You need the pot to go up a little bit, because by the river, you want to be able to shove your entire stack, and you want it to be reasonable. You don't want to shove a huge stack into a river after checking it all the way down. So I bet 15 and cutoff calls, and then turn is a 3 of diamonds, and then cutoff leads out 65. I think this was a beautiful lead out. If I didn't have a King 10 here, or a pocket pair, yeah, pretty much a pocket pair of King 10. Like if I had ace king suited here, or ace king off, ace queen, this is a super tough spot, because what am I going to do? Call him down with ace high and hope I'm good? Even a pocket pair like pocket nines, pocket jacks may not be good here, because when he bets 65, it looks a lot like he also has a 10. But because I have a 10 here, I think he's actually just bluffing with the flush draw. So I make the call. I don't raise because I'm hoping he will fire the river as well. If he has a 10, as long as it's not ace 10, it's just a cooler that I'm going to win. But river comes and it's a 6 of diamonds and he checks it. And then once he does that, I think he was just making a move. I think my read was right on the turn. I think players in that spot, not always. It was a very impressive bet there. I like it. It would definitely make me fold out a lot of hands, but I just happen to have King 10. But after he checks it, I think he just missed a draw, or he has like ace high maybe. So I do jam, hoping he will call, but he doesn't. I jam and then he folds. And now that I look back at it, I think I would bet something around half my stack next time, like maybe 45. I think if he missed his draw and he checks, he's pretty much giving up. But if I put out like a $45 bet after he bets 65, it might make him do something weird, like re-jam on top, or even just make a call with ace high. Or a call with, like, if, let's say he had a 4 and he was making a move or something, or a 5 and he was making a move. But yeah, I'm Pokerbrandon, and I'm out.